most profitable and useful resources in the world. Originally, oil was drilled from land. As the demand for black gold increased, investors looked toward the ocean for their answer. The U.S. has been drilling offshore for over 100 years, beginning in California through the form of piers. As profit rose, this process evolved into the use of barges out on open water. However, due to environmental views clashing with economic views, many arguments have risen over which side is more beneficial.
In 2012's State of the Union speech, President Obama gave a speech in which he addressed the oil controversy. His viewpoints reflected the demand for economic growth and job opportunities within our nation.
Tonight I'm directing my administration to open more than 75% of our potential offshore oil and gas resources. But with only 2% of the world's oil reserves, oil isn't enough. This country needs an all-out, all-of-the-above strategy that develops every available source of American energy. A strategy that's cleaner, cheaper, and full of new jobs.
He also recognized how with the greater supply of domestic oil, it would make us less reliable on foreign oil, thus loosening the already strenuous relationship with foreign countries. The U.S. would become a major supplier, while lowering the everyday price of oil and bringing economic profit to the nation. The action of increasing offshore drilling could generate $44 billion for the U.S.
The financial profit is minimal compared to the cost, the first of which is oil dependency. Statistics show that the world's oil reservation will only last for around another 100 years, making it economically profitable for a finite amount of time. It would be a smarter move to use these years inventing an alternate use of energy while weaning the country off of oil and its harmful process of offshore drilling.
230 miles of coastline in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida were spoiled by toxic oil. And countless families who made their living on the coast had their lives turned upside down. This is an example. This was the oil spill in Australia. But this reckless bill would allow drilling in sensitive coastal areas, even though current safety and oversight laws have been deemed to be inadequate to prevent a repeat of the Gulf disaster. So I ask you, Mr. President, have we learned nothing